So I feel we have to start off with the engine bay of the California, typically a red heart on the Ferrari. It's the F136i, very famous engine by Ferrari, naturally aspirated V8, and we saw different versions on the 458 and the F430, I believe. This makes 460 PS and it's mated to a dual clutch transmission. It's the first Ferrari to get the dual clutch with the paddle shifters. Alright, so practicality test in the California. You can't actually open the trunk from outside, so either through the key fob or from a button inside. So I have my camera bag. I'm going to show you how much the space is compromised because of that roof. The whole panel lifts up, as you can see, pretty heavy trunk, and you slide this inside. I believe you can fit maybe 2.5 of these and that's it. So speaking about practicality, let's see if you can fit in the back seats. Now, if you look at them, they're basically not for human beings. So I'm gonna demonstrate that. Simply lift this up. You know, for the sake of reviewing, we have to try out everything. All right, so I'm currently sitting. You know, it's not bad. I have a nice armrest, but I mean, yeah, it's very small. So this section is written deployable roll bar. So in case you go into a car crash in your California, there's a roll bar that's gonna pop off over here and then basically save your life. But I mean, if you're sitting in the back seat, this is gonna decapitate you. I'm 100% sure that's gonna happen. Oh, there are seat belts. Look how convenient that is. I need to make it stop right now. Yup, please stop. All right, yup, stop. Guys, do not sit in the back seat of the California. There's something very special about a tan interior Ferrari with the red paint. So starting off with the door panel, it's pretty empty, as you can see. This is the door handle, basically, and this is how you control your side mirrors. Love the stitching, honestly. Everything feels high quality. This is a true Ferrari in terms of quality and all the equipment that you have inside. So you can see a very nice steering wheel with aluminum accents and the red engine start-stop button with the Magnetino dial on the right, and the horn is basically the 10 and 2 notches. Parking brake is over here on the left. These buttons over here to control that center screen next to the analog gauge, beautifully finished in yellow. And you obviously get a red key for your California over here, locking and unlocking the vehicle with the trunk opening button. Simply slide it in and then you turn on the car. There we go, and that V8 roars to life, little rev. This is basically the old Jeep / Chrysler infotainment system, but it's also a quick system. I did not expect that. You do have AUX input and Bluetooth, which is honestly not bad. The graphics are very old, but I mean, it works. And again, because it's quick, you know, it's pretty nice to use. Feels high quality, obviously, on your Ferrari. So jumping inside, you'll feel that you're driving a very expensive car. Below that, you have your climate control dials, and then in the center, you can see this very nice design. Again, V-shaped, launch control, reverse, and then auto with a nice Ferrari emblem on the aluminum accents. And you can obviously open the roof from this button over here, and your controls for the windows, again, they're not on the door but in the center, typical on Ferrari basically. And you have your hazards, and everything is finished in very high quality leather, stitching everywhere. You know, these aluminum accents with the air vents, they feel solid, and they have these nice horsies. All right, so first drive in the California. The weather is changing very quickly, and I mean, starting off, the sitting position honestly in this car is very, very nice. You sit low, obviously, on a supercar. Steering wheel is up in front of you, and I mean, the leather, ooh, everything feels so nice. It's a Ferrari, and which means it's very loud. That gearbox is insanely quick. Downshift. Woo! We have a dual clutch transmission. I'm ripping it. And there's a bit of body roll, which is pretty weird, but it's just the way that gearbox sounds is everything, honestly. It's just insane how it trips through those gears. Because it's a convertible, you get this open top sensation, which is one of my favorite parts of the California. A lot of people mention that it's not a real Ferrari and blah blah blah, all these, you know, stupid stuff that I hear. Now obviously it's not those top tier high-end Ferrari supercars, but I mean, it's one of the best sports cars, and because it's an entry-level supercar, it is the king of these sports cars. I would have preferred a faster and more aggressive tuning for the suspension, that's for sure, and especially through the steering response. So yeah, the steering doesn't feel like a true supercar. It's more of a, it has more of a GT Grand Tour style of vibe. But I mean, that gearbox is everything. I mean, I fell in love. And again, the sound. The sound is insane. Handling. You're ripping an edge-aspirated V8 Ferrari through these very nice and aggressive corners. That was a very, very nice run. And obviously having the paddle shifters column mounted, you cannot lose them. They're always there. And I mean, the sensation, God, it's so nice. So yeah, I feel the only issue with this car is the steering and how it behaves. Other than that, I'm a big fan of the way this car drives. The gearbox is honestly one of the best things you could possibly have, and then the engine note. So yeah, shout out to Showcase Car Rental for this really nice drive. It was really enjoyable. Now we're going to be taking some rollers, posting some wallpapers on Instagram. So yeah, let me know what you think of this car.